Mr. Chairman. Every 4 years, the world comes together to watch the best athletes in the world compete for gold at the Olympics. And over the last couple of weeks, American athletes have been competing against each other for the opportunity to represent the U.S. at the Olympics next month in Paris. And I was thrilled to see that two New Jersey swimmers, Matt Pallone and Jack Alexey, earned spots on the Olympic swim team at the Olympic trials in Indianapolis last week. And the Olympics only happen every 4 years, but these dedicated athletes train around the clock, day in and day out, for the opportunity to compete. And they should be assured that the world competition is fair. So I want to thank the witnesses who are here today and demonstrate their ongoing commitment to drug-free competitive sports. Michael Phelps and Allison Schmidt are two of our nation's top Olympic athletes who have both dedicated most of their lives to rigorous training and incredible discipline to showcase their talents and represent the U.S. on the world stage. And both of you have made our country proud through your athletic achievements, and you continue to make us proud by standing up for clean sports. The CEO of the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, Travis Tigert, is also here, representing an institution that works tirelessly to ensure clean competition and the integrity of sports. USADA's drug testing and educational programs are held up as examples of the strongest and most effective anti-doping programs in the world. And thank you for your important work and the example that you set. I have to note my extreme disappointment and frustration that the World Anti-Doping Agency declined the committee's invitation to testify. WADA is supposed to play a critical role in ensuring that sports are fair and that competitions are clean across the world. They were established to enforce the rules that keep everyone safe and uphold the integrity of global sporting events. It's really outrageous that WADA does not have the courage or integrity to show up and defend itself here tonight. WADA should be protecting clean sport and not hiding from accountability. Now, we need answers directly from WADA about the disturbing allegations against Chinese Olympic swimmers. Recently, the world learned of the allegations of doping amongst Chinese swimmers that happened in early 2021, 7 months before the Tokyo Olympics. It was especially alarming to learn of WADA's role in sweeping these positive tests under the rug and allowing the Chinese anti-doping agency to ignore the rules by not making the violations public and failing to issue proper sanctions on the affected athletes. 13 of those swimmers that tested positive for banned substances competed in Tokyo and won several medals. Not only were there no repercussions for violations of the doping rules at the time, but 11 of those swimmers are on the national team for China now and will compete again in Paris next month. So WADA's mission is to police doping in the international sports arena. The positive tests from the Chinese swimmers raise serious concerns about WADA's effectiveness in this role. To ensure the integrity of international competition, WADA must send an unambiguous message that it will enforce the rules established in the World Anti-Doping Code and apply all sanctions equally for any violation. So we need a full, clear, and truly independent examination of what happened in the case of these swimmers, and equally important, a thorough assessment of WADA's actions and inactions. I'm aware that WADA has commissioned an investigation which is ongoing, is expected to conclude before the end of this month. But WADA should commit to making the results of this investigation public and answering our questions. The international sports community deserves to know what the investigation found and to assess whether the probe was truly independent. All athletes deserve a cop on the beat that will enforce the rules without fear or favor and ensure the integrity of the competition is not being questioned. So I look forward to learning what action is needed to ensure the strong and fair international enforcement of our anti-doping rules. An assessment of the appropriateness of WADA's action must occur to determine what went wrong and how to prevent it from happening again. So I thank all of you, the three of you who did show up today, to ensure a level playing field for all athletes and to maintain the integrity of international sports at the highest levels. Thank you again, and thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.